a seller bought 120 eggs for 2,500 naira. Out of these, 20 eggs got cracked and were sold at 5 naira each. The remaining eggs were then sold for 25 naira each. Find the percentage gain or loss. Now, to solve this, we need to first of all calculate the total sales value for all the eggs, considering all the information we were given, especially the fact that 20 eggs got cracked and they were sold at a different price from the remaining good eggs that were sold. Now, once we can calculate this total selling price, we can then compare it to the cost price, which is 2,500 naira, then determine whether we made a profit or a loss, and thereafter calculate the profit or the loss. So let's go through them together very quickly. We are told that the cost price is equal to, we just write that down somewhere, 2,500 naira. So let's start off with what we were told. We were told that the number of cracked eggs, and this is very important, and I like it when pupils can take down these things and methodically go through step by step how to solve a very interesting but complex problem like this. So the number of cracked eggs is equal to 20. We are also told that the selling price of the cracked eggs per unit is 5 naira, meaning that we can calculate the sales value, the sales proceeds of these eggs as 5 naira times 20, which is equal to 100 naira. First thing we are told, and first thing we have been able to deduce. Now, we are also told that the remaining eggs were sold for 25 naira each. So the first thing we have to ask ourselves is, what is the number of remaining eggs? And by deductive reasoning, the number of remaining eggs is 120 eggs minus 20, which is 100 eggs, because there were 120 eggs and 20 of them are cracked. We are told that the selling price of the remaining eggs is equal to 25 naira. It means therefore that the sales value from the remaining eggs is a total of 25 times 100, which is equal to 2,500 naira. It means therefore that the absolute total of cracked and good eggs is equal to 2,500 plus 100, and that gives us a total of 2,600 naira. Now remember, at the beginning I said our goal is to calculate what this total sales value is and then compare it to the initial cost price. Now if you compare 2,600 naira to the initial cost price of 2,500 naira, you would agree with me that a profit or a gain has been made, and that gain is calculated as selling price minus cost price, which is equal to 2,600 minus 2,500, and that will give you 100 naira. But it doesn't end there. The question then challenges us further to calculate the percentage gain. Percentage gain, therefore, percentage gain or percentage profit will be equal to the actual profit divided by the cost price times 100, and this will give us 4%. And you can take your time to do that calculation properly. 100 divided by 2,500 times 100 in percent, and that will give you 4%. So essentially we were given the challenge of calculating the gain on a sale and the percentage gain. We started off with what we were told, the cost price. We were told other things, number of cracked eggs, unit price of the cracked eggs, and then we calculated the value of the cracked eggs. Then we then had to deduce that the remaining good eggs were 120 minus 20, giving us 100. We were told that the selling price of each good egg was 25 naira. We multiplied this and then we got 2,500 naira as the sales value of the good eggs. Then we calculated the composite total of cracked and good eggs as 2,500 plus 100, 2,600, We then arrived at our gain, which is 2,600 minus the original cost price of 2,500, giving us 100 naira, and we then expressed 100 naira as a percentage of the cost price, giving us 4%.